Hi, students. We just finished New Homes in a New Land in our Thanksgiving story. And today we are going to read about a time of Thanksgiving. In our last chapter, we talked about how the Pilgrims are making Plymouth their new home and they're building buildings and they're trying to make a community in this new place, in this new continent since they came from England. So this is a brand new adventure for these settlers. But yes, we are going to be reading a time of Thanksgiving. The Pilgrims decided to have a special day to be thankful for all the good resources that they have. They had done this harvest time in England. Now they wanted to have a Thanksgiving feast and invite the Indian chief and his people. And what a feast it was! Men went out into the woods to shoot deer and wild turkeys. The women cooked and baked. Only 51 settlers had lived through the winter, and half of them were children. Only a few women to do all the cooking. The older children helped as much as they could. By now, O'Shaughnessy Hopkins was walking in a new baby. Pellegrin White slept in his cradle. Pellegrin was born on the Mayflower when it was anchored off Cape Cod. His name meant wanderer or pilgrim. The day of the Thanksgiving dinner was warm and pleasant. Long tables were set out of doors. Probably the pilgrims dressed in the best clothes they had, the men wearing their big white hats instead of work caps. Then Massasoit, the great chief, came, and the settlers must have counted the long line of Indians that followed him. 1, 2, 20, 40, 50, 60. Yes, there was 90 Indians. Somehow there would be food for all. And there was. Massasoit and his men had done their share, and they brought a deer to the feast. The Indian chief and the governor of Plymouth sat at one table. Some sat at table, some on the ground. Elder Brewster, the minister, said a prayer giving thanks for their homes and food and safety in a new land. The Indians may have understood for their people had a Thanksgiving, gave thanks on Thanksgiving on their own. And the Indians gave thanks who made the trees grow and the corn grow and all kinds of fruits. So they were they gave thanks for all the resources and food they had on this special feast for this day. And on this page, you see the group of pilgrims and Indians, and they all come together and to enjoy delicious food. Ooh, yeah. The corn looks so good, and the grapes, and the meat. What's your favorite thing for Thanksgiving? Yeah, I love all the food. I'm not picky. After the feast, the settlers played games. The Indians danced. Miles Standish brought out his soldiers, and they drilled as the Indians watched. The Indians stayed for 3 days. The Pilgrims did not forget the hard times. They knew there would be difficult times to come. Still, they felt they had many things to be thankful for. They had food and houses and warm fires. The Indians were their friends. They were free in this new land, free to work, to make homes. And perhaps they sang the song that brought them to the new world with them. With whom all the blesseds flowed, praise all creatures here below. And if they did, Giles, Constance, and Demarius sang with them. So they did play games, they sung songs just to give thanks and to cherish what good things they have and not to focus on the bad things. And that's something good to think about too. Now, what are activities you like to do on Thanksgiving? I like to spend time with my family and eat all the food, and I love to watch the parade on TV too. That's always fun. But I hope you guys enjoyed the story, and I'll see you guys later.